In this class, we're going to talk a lot about configuration templating. And I wanted to talk to you about a little bit more of the motivation for caring about configuration templating. So, a lot of times, and this applies not just to networking, but in a lot of other use cases, we have this pattern. And the pattern is we have a template file. So, in this case, it'll be a Jinja 2 template file. We have some sort of set of variables that we're going to be populating into this template. And then basically what happens is we have these variables get populated into the template, and this generates a set of output files. So in the context with Ansible, our variables a lot of time will be in the inventory system. They also could be from other variable sources, so either inline in our playbook or in a roles variable file. We have some Jinja 2 templating that we're using, and then we generate a whole bunch of output files. Now, if you think into other contexts, this is basically the same pattern that you might have had with configuration templating of networking devices in other cases. So for example, I'm sure many of you have created a template out of some sort of a Word doc or something that has variables embedded inside of it in some way. And then you have some sort of variables file that is coming from a CSV or an Excel source. And then from that, you're generating output files. You also have this exact same pattern a lot of times when you're doing dynamic web pages. You'll have an HTML template, you'll have some variable data that you're pulling from a database, and you'll dynamically generate the output HTML files based on that data from the database and your corresponding template. So this is a very, very common pattern that we're going to witness. And we obviously have it in the networking world when we're trying to dynamically generate our configurations or some part of our configurations from some template and corresponding variable source.